Welcome to ZM Facts. Today we'll talk about 10 very rare black beauties. Please stay with us. Beauty is indeed in the eyes of the opposite person, but there are people who are simply beautiful. No matter what eyes you use, the beauty of these people is so rare that fashion brands have to pay huge amount of money to have them as brand ambassadors. Today, we're taking you on a community tour discovering 10 very rare black beauties that can help you think and nullify which of these people is the prettiest in your eyes. Number 1. Winnie Harlow. Winnie Hall was born Shanta Brown. She became the first model with vitiligo to raise awareness of this skin condition in a long time. She was called with nasty names like Crow, and in some cases of physical abuse because of her skin. Vitiligo affects one person out of every 100. A disorder in which patches of white skin appear on different parts of the body. A chance meeting with a tarantula journalist began her fame. She now receives large checks for a look that I still feel very sexy and very active when I wear versus. You have probably seen it in videos like this, definitely redefining beauty. Number 2. Countia, a young model who was bullied for being too dark. But now, the black goddess is becoming an internet star with her beautiful skin tone and attractive looks. Her stunning photos have earned her over 400,000 Instagram followers. She also inspires people to accept their differences by writing that if you're lucky enough to be different, don't never change it for someone else. We couldn't agree more, because even though her skin color is common among young men, many still prefer lighter skin tone. Number 3. Nikia Phonics. So you think freckles are not particularly beautiful and only white and redhead people would think of them again, because Nikia Phonics is different with her natural black hair and bright freckles that almost cover her body, making her she's famous. Hardly anyone would call Nikia ugly when she was noticed trying to drink coffee, and yes, a cup of coffee can often change your life, as Nikia was heavily bullied when she was just a kid, but it has no effect on her self-esteem. Okay, this anxiety is nothing. I am a lot bigger and stronger. She feels confident in front of the camera and has no problem communicating with people, and so I just wanted to say never say no to a cup of coffee. Number 4. Slick Woods. At the time of this video, this black beauty is only 25 years old. She is a real fashion industry celebrity. Totally different from the girls you would expect to see on the catwalk or on the covers of fashion magazines. She cut her hair very short and had a crooked tooth as a child. She was teased for her looks herself, and in addition she was born into a poor family and have to climb the stairs from the bottom. She has suffered a lot in her life. We are talking about imprisonment for poverty and many more things that we cannot mention here. But after entering the world of fashion, she quickly made her way to the top. But not without the help of celebrities like today's Rihanna. Most likely Forrest and Rihanna are very close friends. Very grateful. Number 5. Ducky Thought. When you first look at Ducky, you might think she is some kind of doll because she looks so perfect with ideal smooth skin, ideal face, silky smooth hair. She looks like a doll. However, Ducky is a real person from South Sudan, but she was born and raised in Australia. Her real name proved so confusing to her classmates that they gave her the nickname Duck. While it may sound offensive to some, but not Ducky. She now uses Ducky as a pseudonym. Ducky became famous for participating in Australia's top model show, and the girl of course is get instant attention because beauty and popularity often go hand in hand, but she has never found it so easy when she has to deal with this trolling and cursing on social media. Some who said that Dark is an exact copy of Rihanna in her younger days. Number 6. Matty Wonder Kid. How Ben and Angela, a black Nigerian couple living in London, gave birth to a white baby girl. The answer may not be what you think. A long time ago, a mutation in his own or urban genes, the first report of a family force case ruled out the outlier, but could also be the case because albinism is a condition. A person with little or no color of skin, hair, and eyes may lie still in genes for generations. The fact that the couple's living relatives are not affected by the disease doesn't mean they aren't carriers, but that's not the only explanation. forgotten interracial fusion, the third possibility is perhaps the most tantalizing, but also scariest possible one, with a unique genetic mutation that doctors may not have seen before, but you think he is. What have we really done in the past? Leave us a comment. Number 7. Persiska. This woman is one of the few black people on earth today with blue eyes. The Risi cat from Nigeria has eyes as blue as the ocean. So her 2 children had their eyes exposed so much that during a festival in Nigeria, a young woman noticed it and taking pictures with the little girl pictures of the went viral and Risi cat and her children, who have been scratching their lives since then, became an overnight sensation. But her blue eyes, she caused a lot of pain that shouldn't have been the case with her husband. Kick her out of the house. Why does she think her husband doesn't accept kids with weird eyes? Because that Risi cat said she was kicked out of the house and had to go back to her parents. Lucky is that the two got back together later, and for Ree's husband, blue is now her favorite color. Number 8. Ralph Sufriend. Famous for countless freckles all over his body. Yes, he has it everywhere. Even had freckles left until he was 9 years old. His childhood was poor and hard, but that doesn't stop him from becoming a real Instagram celebrity and a model, for which he was featured in an ad campaign for Ivy Park Sportswear co-owned by Beyonce Rav owner. Appreciating his unique look with red hair and lots of freckles, Raf has also developed a love of exercise and fitness, in his words, which has allowed me to transform my body into a works of art. But that's not the only thing he's passionate about. Number 9. Gelana. We have a young model considered one of the most beautiful girls in the world. Make Jar surprised netizens when she became the first black and African to win such a title. But so how old is Gelana now? This beautiful girl was born on 1st January 2014. Even though she is only 8 years old, her looks can make anyone stop and calmly observe because of her pure beauty. Jerry's eye color is simply unique when it comes to her photos. Her on Instagram combines her innocence to capture all the natural aspects of an African woman's facial structure. Even if you see Jerry without makeup, she is still a model, lovely thing of the typical black woman. Now that's what I call blue eyes. Number 10. Luckey. Looks like he was arrested by the police, but ironically his photo that made him famous online admits that he accidentally had a major crash on his Mac while shooting a sexy McKay. There, his appearance is more special than his looks. He was born with a regenerative trait called heterochromia, which means he has 2 different eye colors. One is brown, and the beauty of the blue Mika is the beautiful that we don't see too often. Which of these black beauties caught your attention? Leave us a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching.